following our West drought in living memory, Mozambique, the people of Mozambique, President Chapo here, allowed us to buy more electricity from Mozambique in order to keep our economy going. So my brother, carry a message to our brothers and sisters in Mozambique that the people of Zambia appreciate availing more electricity to us. Just about a month ago, in fact 3 weeks ago, I sent the Minister of Energy, Minister of Foreign Affairs to Mozambique to ask the President to allow us to buy more electricity. And the President graciously agreed. Another clap for the President. But we have to move this power through other countries under our arrangements of the Southern African Power Pool. And part of our conversations with President Chapo is that we would like to do a direct interconnector between Mozambique and Zambia so that we're efficient in moving the power. This time it's us who need it. God works in his own ways. Next time it could be the people of Mozambique. So with the interconnector we can move power both ways. That's a promise to our freedom fighters. And that's our commitment to the people of Zambia. That we share your burden of load shedding in our homes, in our businesses, saloons, barber shops. And that's why we've taken a decision to allow more power to be available to those people who depend for their livelihoods on saloons, on barber shops, on welding shop outside their house. It's deliberate. But we've also agreed with President Chapo, graciously again, that with the Mozambique gas find, we are looking at how to bring gas into our country from Mozambique so we can generate more power, we can have industrial gas, we can also have domestic gas, so we can stop cutting trees through Chaco. The President says, why should he buy beef from overseas? He should buy beef from Zambia. We said, no problem, Mr. President. We said we'll open our Chanida border, Katete-Chanida road, which we're doing. Our colleagues have done their road already at the border. We signed yesterday to have something you are happy about, but I'm not happy about, the President is not happy about. We call it one-stop border post. Build infrastructure around there so goods can move quickly. But the President and I agree that why should we be celebrating a one-stop border post? Technology allows us, when we are loading in Beira or Nakala, we can view electronically what we are loading on the truck. So why stop the truck at Chanida? Let the truck move so that the goods can move to their destination quickly. Non-stop border post. That's our promise to our freedom fighters. That's our promise to Super Ken and his team, Dr. Kaunda. That's our promise to Samora Machel. I must tell you a small story. President Chisano came to see me sometime, I think it's a year and a half, 2 years ago. So we had our chit-chat in the office. Then we were going to take our ceremonial pictures by the staircases. So as we walked out of the office, I was showing him State House and trying to describe it to him. He says, you can't describe this State House for me, to me. Come here. And he put me a little bit and showed me a window. He said, see that window? That's a bedroom where KK used to hide us with Samora Machel when the war, Freedom War was hot in Mozambique. So KK will send some way of evacuating us and hide us in that bedroom. So this was Samora Machel and my bedroom. I hope you understand what I'm saying. So President, you are at home here. It's your home. Mozambique is our home. President is giving us properties, dry port in Beira, dry port in Nacala, which will be part of Zambia, right in his territory. This is what we are seeking to do, the generation of leaders of today. That's our job. Getting the Nacala corridor going, getting the Beira corridor going, connecting to the Lobito corridor, connecting to the Tazara corridor, which we call Central Corridor. I want to end here and allow our honorable, distinguished, excellence, guest of honor to say more things. Mr. President, you are gracious. You were traveling in Europe. You decided to join us here for our great 61st Independence Day celebrations. Straight from Europe, the President decided to come here and is now with us for the third day. Can we clap for him? One Zambia, one Mozambique. One Zambia, one Mozambique. Mr. President, my brother, I would like to invite you to come and speak to us as our guest of honor. May we stand up as we receive the President. Thank you. Thank you. Interpretation. Yes. Thank you. Yes. I forgot to say muito obrigado. Muito obrigado. Thank you.
May you take your seat? Thanks so much. Good afternoon. I will do my speech in Portuguese for protocol, but we have someone to make translator here. Sua Excelência Hakainde Hichilema, Presidente da República da Zâmbia, e Sua Excelência Digníssima Esposa, Primeira-Dama da República da Zâmbia.
Your Excellency Hakainde Hichilema, the President of the Republic of Zambia, and the First Lady.
Sua Excelência Vice-Presidente da Zâmbia,
Your Excellency Vice President of the Republic of Zambia,
dignatários dos órgãos de soberania da República da Zâmbia,
dignitaries of the sovereignty bodies of the Republic of Zambia,
excelentíssimos membros do governo da Zâmbia,
Excellencies, members of the government of Zambia,
antigos dirigentes de Zâmbia,
former Zambian leaders,
caros membros do governo da Zâmbia,
dear members of the Zambian government,
caros membros do governo da República de Moçambique,
dear members of the Mozambican government,
senhores membros do corpo diplomático,
dear members of the diplomatic corps,
caros combatentes da luta de libertação da Zâmbia,
dear freedom fighters of Zambia,
ilustres convidados,
dear guests,
caros líderes comunitários e líderes religiosos aqui presentes,
dear community and religious leaders in attendance,
minhas senhoras e meus senhores,
ladies and gentlemen,
caros amigos da comunicação social.
dear friends of the press.
Eu tenho uns amigos zambianos
I have Zambian friends
que muitas vezes me ensinam coisas de cultura que partilhamos,
who often teach me about our cultural similarities,
que é a mesma cultura africana,
which is the same African culture.
e muitas vezes
And quite often,
partilharam comigo provérbio zambiano
they've often told me a Zambian proverb
na língua mbemba,
in Bemba.
que para mim hoje faz muito sentido,
And this resonates much with me today.
que diz assim:
The saying goes,
abale babili na mano ya bili,
Abali Babili Namanu Yabili.
onde há duas pessoas há dupla sabedoria.
Where there are two people, there's double wisdom.